a large, I guess maybe mission point of the show is to help current CAEs again or aspiring CAEs become better. And I know you set a goal early on in your career to be a CAE, and you put in a plan to get there. Whereas I feel like most people, their plan is probably like, let me just stick around and then hopefully some people retire off and then eventually I'll get promoted. What was the plan that you put together?
Yeah, this will sound fairly basic, I guess, but certainly we'll share that. But the plan was really just to have a goal for myself. And ultimately, that goal was to be a chief audit executive, but also to relentlessly work that plan. And I knew that it was really critical for me to set goals along the way to help me get to where I wanted to be longer term. So really I drove to understanding the business really well. I knew that I needed to be an expert in the field. I really needed to gain credibility, not only to be a trusted advisor, but really a strategic advisor. And I know that we might have talked briefly about this, but the reality for me was I never wanted to leave internal audit, but I came to a very critical point in my career. I'd been within the internal audit organization for 10 years. And at that point, I knew that I either needed to leave internal audit or to, in my case, move back to Memphis. I was living and working abroad at that time. And I would have been assigned a domestic position that was linked to FedEx, which was great. I was happy that I had a job still within the audit organization, but I really wanted to move up and to move into a director role. And at that time, I had to make a decision to move out of internal audit. And I'm so glad that I did. I moved into engineering. And interestingly enough, there are a lot of synergies between internal audit and engineering from just a process and efficiency standpoint. And it was also, I think, great for me to be able to say that not that there's anything wrong with being a lifelong auditor, but I also was able to move into the business and do something different as well. And I do think that helped me get to my chief audit executive role.